Shalom Ashpuka, back with some more great news. We introduced our first Yahuah is One Brother channel in Spanish. We thank the Most High for this channel. As I said, the Most High will have others to come in and to join. His word will go forth. His word will go forth. He has people that are willing to reach the 1/3. We must understand here what's happening, what's going on. What is this? Why is this? Why are you seeing this? Why are we seeing this? This is the Most High's doing. When he moves, when he does a thing, most people will not see it. They will miss it. The greatest move, the greatest prophecy in Scripture has been happening for the last few years, and our people blind. They don't see anything. The curses are upon them, and they don't see anything. Well, we have our first brother channel to Yahuah is One, and now we have our first sister channel, Dutch. This is our first sister channel. The language, of course, Dutch. Listen, I can't reach these people. I don't speak these languages. There are many people that, of course, English is the dominated language. More people in the earth speak English than any other language. English is the #1 sought out language. The people over here, if they can speak English, they can get a better job. And so they spend lots and lots of money learning English, learning how to be fluent in English. But we can't, English-speaking people will never reach all the people. That's why the Most High has a family that's working together. So we're asking support both channels. Of course, these channels here, you see the borders on the video that she has up here, the borders outlined. These channels, the messages coincide with Yahuah is One channel. And of course, there will be others. This is the Most High's doing. He's doing this. We are just playing our part in his great mission, and we are workers together. I'm working to help both of these two new YouTubers, new at this. I've been in this for some years, so I can show and tell and teach and point, show them, help them. This is the point here. I'm here to help them. You're not in this alone. They feel like, you know, our people, and don't be surprised if he lays upon your heart to begin doing this, because you have another language. Be ready. This is the season we're in right now. Spreading this word in another language. His word must go forth in another tongue, another language, and others will hear this word. And we know what happens after that. Of course, anyone want to be, I have to say this, anyone wants to be a brother or sister channel, you must, #1, you got to be within the borders. You must be within the borders. Why is this? You on the Most High's hit list outside the borders. You're on the hit list. You are an enemy. We saw it in the Scripture. You are an enemy to the Father when you're outside the borders. And he doesn't want to hear anything from anyone outside the borders except, I'm coming out. That's all he want to hear from you. He don't want you to bring his word out. How can you proclaim something you're not doing yourself? See, the brother and sister channel, they're within the borders, and they've been within the borders for some. The sister channel, she's been in borders for some time now. And I've been knowing, my family and I, we've been knowing her for some time now. And so you must be within the borders in order to be a part of this. And you must know the message of the kingdom. I know these two know the message of the kingdom. I know what they believe. It's in line with the word of the Most High. They truly believe that man should not live by bread alone, but man should live by every word that comes from the mouth of the Father. They truly know and understand this. They believe it with all their heart. And they stand on it. We stand on it. We have to. We don't go off man's philosophy or what man think or what man believe or man's research. We don't live according to man's research. We got men and women living according to man's research. So what's going on here? Matthew 24:14. This is what's going on. And this message of the kingdom will be proclaimed in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. This is no doubt. You're watching. It's unfolding right before your eyes. The message of the kingdom. We had this in our Shabbat class. We understand the message of the kingdom. We know no one on earth, no one had this message. None. There is something that go with the borders go with this message. And so when the one-third speaking these different languages, when they get within the borders, see, that's when the end will come. Some of these countries, we got people speaking other languages in the other countries. They need to be reached. And then when they get back within the borders, the end will come. His people has to come. His people has to get within the borders. This is how we know it's the message of the kingdom. It sets the one-third up to be in the kingdom. So once again, come, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you support both channels. Pray for these channels. It's going to go forth. It's going to succeed. The Father is in this. And no one going to be able to stop this. He wants this done. And when he began to rest on others that speaking other language, don't fight against it. Don't say, who am I? Moshe wanted to know, who am I that you should send me? Embrace what the Father is calling you to do. We have people, they'll fight against what the Most High is calling for us to do. We have to embrace this mission. It's a mission. Nothing short. Nothing short of what are we doing? We proclaim his word. How he delivered his people? By his word. These people, these channels, the Dutch speaking channel, the Spanish speaking channel, they have the Most High's word in their mouth. And when they speak that word, that's the Most High's word coming to life in their language where they can understand. And now they're going to have to accept it or reject it. To accept it, you will have a chance to become part of the 1/3 that will no doubt make it into the wilderness. This is great. This is great news. For a change, we do need some good news because we're flooded with wicked, evil news all the time. And we need some, but we have to pull away from the news because it's so depressing. Unfortunately, that's where we live. This is the world we live in. Because of wickedness, the news will be depressing. As I said, this is the Most Highest thing. We're only doing our part on this mission. support the channels. Pray for the channels. Know and understand you're a part. When you do this, you're a part of this mission. There's a saying. Some people will be a part of the problem, and others will be a part of the solution. Stop being a part of the problem and become part of the solution. What solution? The message of the kingdom. Already we see the Spanish channel up and running. Spanish questions coming in. Look, I can't answer those questions. Spanish questions coming in. And he's right there. He's right there answering them. Doing the work. If the work has nothing to do with the land, you're working for the wrong one. Know and understand. The one you're working for, he wants you to remain still. This work, it calls you to move. Remember, we're saved by our works and what we believe. Not by what we believe only, but by our works. According to 2 Ezra 9:7, by our works and what we believe, we are saved. You're not working when you sit still and do nothing. That's not working. You're not working when you're proclaiming the gospel. That's not working. You're keeping the people in a religion, Christianity. So this is why we have problems with people that are leading our people astray and not leading our people to salvation, true salvation. Noah had to deliver himself. We're living in the days of Noah. You will have to deliver yourself. These are the types of messages that will be coming from these channels. And this is the message of the kingdom. They have the message of the kingdom in their mouth. They have the word of the Most High in their mouth. And we support them. They have our 100% support. If you're down with the righteous, you will support them also. Shalom.